The 39th iteration of the annual war games between the United States military and the Armed Forces of the Philippines kicks off on Monday, April 22. A more complex, expansive, and evolved balikatan exercise is joined by over 16,000 personnel, including contingents from the Australian Defence Force, the French Navy, and the Philippine Coast Guard. As part of the AFP's International Observer Program, 14 countries would observe the exercise. Philippine National Police Special Action Force Director Major General Bernard Banak says 156 members of his unit would take part as observers in the exercises. He adds that the exercises will give the police elite force an opportunity to learn and gain experience on all domain operations, command control, and cybersecurity. AFP spokesperson Colonel Francel Margaret Padilla says this balikatan exercise is distinctive due to its scale and evolving nature. According to Padilla, the AFP aims to enhance interoperability, strengthen alliances, and deepen regional security cooperation through the exercise. Padilla further says that the Balikatan exercise is an annual event aimed at strengthening defense capabilities and alliances and is not explicitly tied to any particular country's actions. Meanwhile, in a statement, U.S. Marine Corps Pacific and U.S. Exercise Director for Balikatan Commander Lieutenant General William Journey says that the U.S. works closely with AFP senior leaders every year to make Balikatan more challenging. He adds that this year's Balikatan is the most expansive exercise to be done yet between the two countries as they have increased the scope, scale, and complexity across all domains. Vice President Sara Duterte brushes aside First Lady Lisa Araneta Marcuss's personal feelings and chooses to seek a private talk with President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. regarding his wife's controversial interview. In an interview on Tune In kay Tunying last April 19, the First Lady bared that she held a grudge against Duterte after the Vice President attended the January prayer rally where her father, former President Rodrigo Duterte, called President Marcos a drug addict. Vice President Duterte responds on the First Lady's remarks through a Facebook video.
Upang makausad tayo, iiwan na natin sa isang pribadong pag-uusap sa pagitan lamang namin ni Pangulong Bongbong Marcos Jr. ang mga susunod na hakbang.
Vice President Duterte shrugs off Araneta Marcuss's criticisms, saying that the latter's personal feelings is not related to the Vice President's mandate as a government official.
Mga kababayan, bilang tao, karapatan ni unang ginang Lisa Marcus na makaramdam ng sama ng loob at galit. Subalit, ang kanyang personal na damdamin ay walang kinalaman sa aking mandato bilang isang opisyal ng pamahalaan.
The Vice President adds that it is better to focus on the country's problems such as poverty, energy shortages, criminality, and terrorism. Araneta Marcuss said that the Vice President is already in her bad graces after the latter allegedly laughed at her father's drug accusations against the President. The First Lady added that President Marcos was protecting the Vice President only for her to attend the controversial rally. Local oil companies will implement mixed adjustments in pump prices effective Tuesday, April 23. The oil firms announced that the price of gasoline would increase by 55 centavos per liter, while the pump price of diesel will go down by 95 centavos per liter. Kerosene will likely be slashed by 1 peso and 10 centavos per liter. Clean Fuel will apply the pump price adjustments on Tuesday at 12:01 a.m., followed by Shell Pilipinas and Sea Oil at 6 a.m. The announcement comes a week after oil companies implemented hefty increases per liter in pump prices of gasoline, diesel, and kerosene.